So tonight, trailers equals more growth. Is that true statement? We're going to explore that tonight. We're going to look at our video that we have posted last night, and we are going to look at the video maybe in its totality, and also we're going to explore the thumbnail that you see here right next to me. So we're going to see what's going on. Now, do you need a YouTube trailer to grow, right? People say a YouTube channel trailer is something important because it talks about your video, but you really need it to grow. That's the premise of tonight. Well, the expert says that the short answer is no, you don't. You don't need a channel trailer to grow on YouTube. A channel trailer is a tool, not a growth requirement. So let's take a look at the infographic that we have placed in here for tonight. I'm gonna make it bigger for you guys. I have that available. If anyone is interested, it has the discussion that we are about to enter tonight. By itself, it's going to be a short discussion because we're going to be concentrating on the actual channel trailer that I created for my channel. It's the second trailer that I create for it, basically, and I just switch the older one for this one, just to update it based on my current situation. So let's figure out what's going on, right? The core idea for the channel trailer is when someone discovers your channel, your homepage has one critical job. What is that, right? That is to give the visitor a clear vision, a clear reason to stay, a clear reason to watch, and a clear reason to subscribe, and most importantly, a clear reason to return. So right now we're going to watch the channel trailer that I created. I'm posted it already, last night, and let's see if it meets some of those requirements.
Most people think a YouTube channel is built to collect views, subscribers, and likes. But what if those numbers could become something much bigger? What if one view could begin a learning journey? One video could create an opportunity, and one community could help turn technology into service. By the end of this story, you will understand why Ramos Writer brings together YouTube, artificial intelligence, education, storytelling, and veteran service. Because the real question is not how many people can watch a video, but what can happen because they watched it. Ramos Writer begins with a simple idea: learn something, create something, share something, and make an impact. But there is a problem. Technology is moving quickly, and knowing that technology exists is not the same as knowing how to use it. For someone trying to build a new career, create a business, start a YouTube channel, or simply understand the digital world, the learning curve can feel overwhelming. You can have the motivation to begin and still have no idea where to begin. And that is where the first part of the Ramos Writer mission begins. Train means turning knowledge into practical opportunity instead of treating technology as...
So this is an important part here. To train, to make it into opportunities, right? To have the ability to learn something, to be able to learn something from the channel and then be able to apply it into something else, right? So it's more about, it's not so much just passively learning new ideas, new concepts, but trying to use that information that you learn and basically try to
uh,
apply it. So let's continue with the video.
as something mysterious Ramos writer focuses on skills that people can actually use. Imagine a veteran who has valuable experience but wants to learn how to communicate that experience through YouTube. They may need to understand how to develop a channel, write a script, structure a story, record a video, edit the content, and reach an audience. None of those skills has to be mastered overnight. They can be learned one step at a time. Now add artificial intelligence to the picture. AI can help with brainstorming, research, outlining, scripting, organization, editing workflows, and many other creative tasks. But here is the interesting part. AI is not the destination. The destination is capability. A tool only becomes valuable when a person knows how to use it to solve a real problem. That could mean turning an idea into a video. It could mean transforming a complicated subject into an understandable explanation. It could mean creating educational material, improving a workflow, or developing a new digital skill. And cybersecurity belongs in that same conversation. Being able to recognize suspicious messages, protect accounts, understand digital risks, and practice safer online behavior is no longer just a technical concern. It is part of being capable in a connected world. So train is not really about collecting technology skills. It is about building confidence through practical knowledge. But this creates another question. What happens when someone learns a skill but never uses it? That is where the second part of the story begins. Tell means turning knowledge into stories. Because information can teach us something, but
and this is very interesting here, right? So the real question is, what a channel trailer does and what a channel trailer does not do, and what is the best way to do that. So let's blow that up a little bit. Let's talk about right now, this part of it, what a channel trailer actually does, right? A good trailer should quickly answer who is the channel for. Like in my case, it's for veterans, brand new YouTubers, beginning YouTubers and things of that nature, and veterans, right? What will I get from watching? And as you can see in there, I just listed a few of the things that you will get from watching my channel. And also the question that I need to address later on is why you should come back. Just remember, the primary purpose is to reduce uncertainty in the part of the viewers and to build interest, right? So if they know what you are doing, right, then basically that would build an interest. Or I want to know more about cybersecurity, or I want to know more about AI. I want to know more about YouTube video creation and things of that nature. So hopefully you're building that interest, and that will be, if you successfully build the interest, then they will be able to come back to your channel. So let's move on. And next we're going to address trailer best versus the best video. I think we touched upon that a little bit now. But let's see if we are able to basically capitalize on that shortly. Let's continue on.
Can help us remember why it matters. Think about a veteran explaining what military service taught them about leadership. Think about a creator showing how a simple idea became a finished YouTube video. Think about a discussion about artificial intelligence that begins with technology but ends with a question about the future of work. Think about space exploration and the possibility of humanity building a future beyond Earth. Or consider a book that contains an idea powerful enough to change how we approach a problem. These subjects may appear unrelated at first, but there is a connection. They all ask us to learn something, understand something, and then decide what we are going to do with what we learned. That is why.
So that was important, right? To learn something, to understand something, and to decide what we're going to do with that knowledge, right? Those are the key premise of this channel trailer that we created, or this channel that we actually created for your viewing pleasure.
Writer can move from veterans to artificial intelligence, from creator education to space exploration, from books to sports analysis. The subject can change, but the purpose remains connected. Learn something.
And that one was important, right? They said the subject could change, the purpose remained the same. So the purpose of what we said, learn something, do something, and apply, so to speak, that remained, that core requirement, that core piece remained the same, doesn't change. But basically, the what changes might be, the video that you're watching today versus what you watched yesterday. That might be slightly different, maybe slightly different topic. You might not be interested in sports analytics, but some people will be. You may not be interested on veterans support, but someone will be, and that's the whole point about the channel. It touches upon multiple topics, and there's multiple ideas, and sometimes say, well, it is too broad, it has to be narrower. Well, again, I will find out that some of our viewers may not like every single video, but in reality, they like some of the content, and that's why they keep coming back. So the issue really is, do we create one single type of video that a group of people, a smaller group of people may like all the time? Or do we create a diversity so that you come in and you might be surprised, sometimes pleasantly surprised, as to what we are presenting, and then be able to say, okay, great, let's continue the journey. Let's continue the journey with a video.
Create something, share something, make an impact, and then comes the part that changes the meaning of the entire channel. Serve. Most people see a YouTube view as a number on a screen, but a view can also represent a person who discovered an idea, learned a skill, shared a message, or decided to support a meaningful mission. That does not mean every view magically creates a specific outcome. It means attention has potential when people choose to direct it towards something useful. This is where YouTube becomes more than a publishing platform. It becomes a vehicle. A vehicle can carry entertainment. A vehicle can carry education. A vehicle can carry stories.
And just remember, the YouTube channel that we have here is the vehicle for carrying the stories, the community, the community could gather around. It's a channel that carries the premise of learning something. It's a channel that carries the idea of applying what you learn. So just remember that. I think if you center around that theme, you begin to kind of understand what the channel is all about.
And when a community gathers around a meaningful purpose, that same vehicle can help carry a mission. But it gets more interesting when we look at the people behind the mission. Imagine a veteran watching a video about YouTube and realizing that their experience is not just something from their past. It could become knowledge that helps someone else. Imagine another veteran learning how to use AI-assisted tools to organize ideas, create educational content, or explore a new digital skill. Imagine an aspiring creator discovering that they do not need to know everything before they begin. They simply need to learn the next useful thing. That is the opportunity, not a promise of instant success, not a shortcut around hard work. An opportunity to learn, practice, create, and improve. And this is why the combination of veterans, technology, YouTube, and storytelling matters. Veterans bring experience. Technology provides new tools. YouTube provides a way to communicate. Storytelling provides connection. And education helps turn all of those pieces into something useful. But there is still a challenge. Technology can create possibilities, but possibilities do not automatically become opportunities. Someone has to act. Someone has to practice. Someone has to create. Someone has to share what they have learned. That is why Ramos Writer is designed around participation rather than passive consumption. You do not have to be an expert to be part of the journey. You can begin as a viewer, then become a learner, then become a creator, then perhaps become someone who teaches another person what you discovered.
That's the evolution that we're looking at. So like the scale that you saw, different progression on our channel. You don't have to do anything basically, but you have the possibility of moving along the steps, if you will, to helping someone else, to being able to provide information not only for this channel, but perhaps to other channels, or perhaps to your own channel. And that's what we're looking at. Not only one potential way to support, one potential way to enjoy what we are putting together. Eventually, we're hoping that you create your own channel and you begin to prepare, videos and information packages for the rest of the YouTube population.
That progression is powerful because knowledge becomes more valuable when it moves. And this brings us back to YouTube. A channel can be viewed as a collection of videos, or it can be viewed as a growing library of knowledge, stories, experiments, lessons, and opportunities to think differently. The difference is purpose. When the purpose is clear, a video about AI is not just about AI. It can be about preparing people for a changing digital world. A video about YouTube is not just about getting views. It can be about learning, communication, creativity, marketing, storytelling, and digital entrepreneurship. A video about a veteran experience is not simply a story from the past. It can become a lesson for someone facing a challenge today. And a video about space is not simply about rockets and distant worlds. It can inspire people to think about engineering, science, exploration, innovation, and the future.
So that's where you see the diversity on this channel, right? I have written or created a video about space exploration. I haven't done one recently, but I love space. That's the future of humanity as we know it, and there will be a lot of information and a lot of development coming up that I could have technically concentrated on that, but my main passion is here in this channel, and for this reason, I spend most of my time here. But one day I might be writing specifically about YouTube and YouTube efficiency and YouTube how-to and knowledge-based type of training or cybersecurity. And the next day I may be kind of writing about space. But again, remember, everything is connected, right? Because we want you to understand something, to learn something, and to apply whatever you learn to your video, your own life.
Changes everything. The topics may be different, but the mission can remain consistent. Use knowledge to create possibility. Use storytelling to create connection. Use technology to expand what people can do. And use community to help turn those possibilities into impact. Now consider the role of the viewer.
Before we get to that, I want to touch upon this. I think we touched upon it briefly at the beginning. The question is, do you have to create a channel trailer or say another meaning, right? So we discussed two potential possibilities, right? We say a channel trailer, which is basically what you're seeing here on the left, and the subject of the discussion here. Or the other possibility is you could pick your best video, right, and use it as a channel trailer. I will advise creating one uniquely about the channel. That's at least what I did. I took the description that's on my channel, and I turned that over into a video. with a little more interesting twist, if you will. And that's what you're seeing. But you will see that it matches my description, my channel description, quite closely, right? So a channel trailer is not automatically better than a regular video. Let's get that clear. If you already have a strong, relevant video that demonstrates your channel's value, featuring that video may be more effective, right? So that's what you want to think about it. Don't choose based only on views. Choose a video that best represents the audience experience you want to deliver. And that's the key. So, you're going to hear us talk about between those two, not only me, but other YouTubers, talk about a channel trailer versus creating your best video. My suggestion is you may want to try both. Create a channel trailer, because in essence, it is a video that you kind of link to your page. Sometimes you want to say, you know what, let me try my best video as a channel trailer. As you're growing, try to determine what is best for you. So basically, that is the experimentation is the key to growth for me. I like to be able to not just take one advice, but be able to take the advice that is given, but at the same time, be able to experiment with all the ideas. So the other idea here, the alternate idea here, or the alternate hypothesis is, instead of using a channel trailer video, attach your best video to that page, and let's see which one works the best for you. We're going to be talking later on about subscriber conversion and the journey on that. But let's continue with the video to see how far we get with it.
Your decision to watch, subscribe, share, or engage is too small to matter. But communities are built from small actions repeated by many people. One person watches, another person shares, someone subscribes, someone learns a new skill, someone creates a video, someone tells a story, someone discovers an opportunity. Those individual actions can become part of something larger. And that is the idea behind Serve. Supporting Ramos Writer is not supposed to feel like pressure. It is an invitation to participate in something meaningful. You can support by learning. You can support by creating. You can support by sharing useful information. You can support by subscribing. And when the channel generates support through its community and content, that support can help advance efforts focused on feeding, training, and serving veterans and their families. The important point is that service does not have to begin with a grand gesture. Sometimes it begins with paying attention. Sometimes it begins with learning a skill. Sometimes it begins with telling one story. And sometimes it begins
Apologize for that. Change the view, and we actually move the trailer, the channel that. But it's okay. I could just move it forward here. And there we go. I think we saw that. We use different views.
Another person by learning. You can support by creating. You can support by sharing useful information. You can support by subscribing. And when the channel generates support through its community and content, that support can help advance efforts focused on feeding, training, and serving veterans and their families. The important point is that service does not have to begin with a grand gesture. Sometimes it begins with paying attention. Sometimes it begins with learning a skill. Sometimes it begins with telling one story. And sometimes it begins with asking a better question. What if technology could help someone build a new opportunity? What if a veteran's experience could become a lesson that helps another person? What if learning how to create YouTube videos could become more than a hobby? What if artificial intelligence could become a practical tool instead of something people simply fear or talk about? What if storytelling could connect people who might never otherwise meet? And what if all of those things could exist inside one community. That is the larger vision behind Ramos Writer. Not technology for technology's sake, not content for content's sake, not views for views' sake. Instead, it is about connecting learning, creativity, technology, storytelling, and service. The goal is simple enough to remember. Learn something useful, create something meaningful, share something that helps, and make an impact where you can.
So let's stop there for a second. I said we were going to talk about subscriber conversion journey, right? Your homepage, your YouTube homepage should give the visitor and should guide them through a couple of things. Discovery, right? Discovering your channel. Curiosity. Your thumbnail, your title should create some curiosity that will basically lead a viewer to watch your video. Once the content is consumed, hopefully they will trust you and they will subscribe, and most important, they will return. So once you get that, that's a complete cycle, and that's the purpose of the homepage, right? The goal isn't simply to ask people to subscribe. I know we do that with every single video, but the goal is to give them a reason to want more. That's really the real goal that we should be seeking. But remember, your homepage is your first impression. Your brand establish identity, description communicate value, feature video provide proof. The feature video is your channel trailer or your feature video. Playlists make continue viewing easy. The trailer or focus video give visitor a reason to stay. And that's basically how you make an impression. That's basically what your homepage is all about. Now, everything should work together, right? Well, let's look at a couple of common mistakes that I've seen, that I make some of them, and I try to avoid. And I've seen other people make the mistake. One is to avoid long introduction. Avoid talking too much about yourself, making the trailer overly cinematic without delivering value, and also stuffing keywords unnaturally in order to get people to click on it and get some more views, right? Now, another thing to avoid is failing to explain who the channel helps. Giving viewers no clear next step is also another thing to avoid. And the next step should be something like subscribe, should be something like listen to my next video, things of that nature, right? The formula for the trailer is very simple, right? A problem is described, a promise is made, credibility is established, content is provided, and then the next step is put forth to the viewer, right? That's what you want to look at, right? Now, show viewers that you understand their problem. Explain what they plan to gain. Demonstrate your value and guide them towards another video, playlist, or subscription. And you're going to see that at the end of this, how we do that, right? So let's continue on in the journey, and let's see how far we get.
What is Ramos Writer? It is a YouTube channel, but that description is incomplete. It is also a learning environment for people who want practical creator skills. It is a place to explore AI, cybersecurity, digital tools, storytelling, veterans, military careers, space, books, sports analysis, and the changing world of technology. But more importantly, it is an experiment in what happens when content creation is connected to purpose. Because the future of YouTube does not have to be defined only by entertainment. It can also be defined by education. It can be defined by creativity. It can be defined by opportunity, and it can be connected to service. The opening question was simple. What if a YouTube channel could do more than generate views? Now we can answer it. A YouTube channel can become a classroom. It can become a storytelling platform. It can become a place where people develop practical skills. It can become a bridge between experience and opportunity. And with the right community behind it, it can become one small vehicle for service. That is what Ramos Writer is trying to build. A place where veterans can discover practical skills. A place where aspiring creators can learn how to create. A place where technology can become more understandable and useful. A place where stories can carry lessons beyond the moment in which they are told. And a place where the simple act of watching can become the beginning of something more meaningful. You do not have to know where the entire journey ends. You only need to take the next useful.
Let's see if we are able to get to the final verdict on this thing. Just remember, you don't need YouTube channel trailer to grow. You don't need it to grow. You don't need it to get more subscribers, more views, but a short, focused, value-driven trailer can help you convert new visitors into viewers, meaning long-term viewers, and potential subscribers. The most important question is not, do I have a channel trailer? It is, when someone discovers my channel for the first time, do they immediately understand why they should stay? Remember, clarity plus value plus great content equals growth. That's what's really going to help you in the end. You have to have clarity of purpose, clarity of information being delivered. You have to provide some sort of value to your viewer. And you do that by providing great content. And if you do those steps, you will grow. That's the nature of YouTube. The trailer is only one tool in that process, right? So let's finish the video that we published for my channel trailer. And then hopefully you'll give me your comments. I hope that you'll give me your comments, down here and down there.
Step, watch, learn, create, share, subscribe, serve. Subscribe to Ramos Writer. Learn something useful, create something meaningful, and together let's turn views into opportunity and storytelling into
service. Remember, we're not forcing anyone to join the channel, things of that nature. I'm going to put in the infographics here. So in case you miss any of the points that I will express on this presentation tonight, is here clearly stated. And the video, this infographic does not match the video that we presented. It matches the information about channel trailer that we are presenting tonight. The video was presented last night, and we did have a live event on that one, except that the graphics and the audio was not to my standard, so therefore I took it down. But hopefully, if you need this infographic, please send us comments, and we're more than glad to send it to you. You could make a comment on the channel over here, and things of that nature. Now, just remember to watch my next video. It's gonna come here. It's gonna come here, and I see you there. Hopefully, you enjoy this this journey that will continue in the next video.